Hey guys, this is Koi Cakes back again with haul number 21, part 2. Just like last time, I'm basically splitting out my hauls between my raws and my slabs, simply because I've got quite a few books this time. Starting off with a couple of oversized books. This is the Marvel 5th Anniversary magazine. It has a really nice Alex Ross cover. This cover is actually the variant cover for Fantastic Four #1. I forget what series it is, but again, it's an Alex Ross variant. I don't see it quite often. It's actually a very nice cover. That's the reason why I bought it. No spec value, but just love the cover. It's beautiful. And next up is the hardcover for the Love and Rockets The Covers book, and it has basically all the covers in it. Nice acetate cover on it. Nice yellow color. I love yellow. Love yellow covers. And as you see, it's got a bunch of their different covers on there. Just a lot of good stuff. I've never read the series, but it's an indie, it's an '80s indie icon, and I've always liked the art just simply because the Los Hermanos Hernandez, the brothers Hernandez, I love their art. It just screams '80s. So I was very happy to pick it up. I actually found it at a Half Price Books, and it's brand new, and they marked the price down to $8. There's still another copy left, so I might grab another one just as a gift for some friends or something. Maybe when they have like another sale or something, but just pick those up, and I was very happy with those. Alright, so here are some just books I picked up just because I like the way the covers look. Well, for most of them at least. So on the left is the Peter Parker #300. It's the Delado Virgin cover. I think it's from Scorpion. Nope, from Marvel. But it's just a nice cover. It was cheap. The Harley Quinn 25th Anniversary #1 Natalie Sanders variant, Virgin variant. I actually got that as a gift from my buddy Josue, or Joe Swagger as I usually call him. He and I are good friends, and it's always nice to have a good comic buddy. You know, I give him stuff all the time. He gives me stuff, so it was a nice gift. Picked up another copy of the Monstrous #1. I've been a very big fan of Monstrous. I think it has a lot of potential. Good story writing. The art is nice. Good world building, and I hope that you know, maybe there's some spec in it in the long run. But it does have a very nice fan base. People really like it. And then here's the Spider-Gwen #16, the Johnson variant. It's a 9.2, but I bought it as a 9.2, hoping that it'll press up. I think it will press to like a 9.4 or 9.6. I got this maybe like a month or so before the news about, or the trailer debut of Spider-Gwen, so I think there's some potential for it. It was actually really high when it first came out, and they went down just as people realized that there were more copies than they thought, but hopefully with this trailer it bounces back up. And again, you know, 9.2, I bought it for really cheap, so I think there's good potential to crack it and press it and resell it for a higher grade. Alright. Uncanny Avengers #2, Butterface variant. The Manara variant, they're kind of a little hard to find. I got this for a really good price, but again, I always believe that Manara is kind of a Butterface kind of artist. So, but anyway, it's a good variant. A lot of people like to collect the sets. I got it for real cheap. Deadpool Encyclopedia. Don't see too many of those in a 9.8, I don't think. Or at least don't see that book come up too often anymore. It was pretty popular before. I got it for a real good price, so you know, why not? If it's cheap, I'll pick up a 9.8 any day. Miss Marvel #1, the third print McKelvey variant, I believe. I'm not sure it's the third print, but it's the McKelvey variant. As you guys probably know, I have a pretty decent sized Kamala Khan collection, so I saw this for cheap, and this was before the news that, you know, that Marvel, you know, Kevin Feige was saying that the Marvel's going to use her in the future, so I got this for a really good deal. Maybe if it goes up to a decent price, I'll look over it later. Won this Phil Noto variant, Phil Noto commission. It was through Comic Link, and I got it for a really good price. And Phil Noto to me is really hit or miss, but I think he, you know, did a killer job on this cover. It's beautiful. So I was lucky enough to buy it for win it for a cheap enough price. But I'm very happy with this. And quite honestly, I know there are other people who are bigger Noto and Electra fans. So I'm always a big I'm always a big supporter of books finding places or better homes. So I might just let this one go if I get a good enough price for it. All right, some more PC books. Star Slayer #2, which is the first appearance of, I could say first full appearance of Rocketeer. I'm a very big Dave Stevens fan, and his pretty much his sole creation is the Rocketeer. Had a very limited run in his career as a comic book artist. This has the full page ad in the back of it, so very nice, very happy with this. Figured I would just upgrade the raw copies I had and decided to get it. Dazzler #33, just a great homage cover to the Thriller Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Once I saw it, someone had posted it on Instagram in a raw, and I said I need to get that, and I found it and just bought it. I love the cover. I mean, it's a great cover. I mean, hopefully you guys get a better look at that. Darth Vader 3, first appearance of Dr. What's her name? Dr. Afra. Sorry. As you can tell, I'm not that big of a Star Wars follower, but Addie Granoff cover. It was really cheap. It used to be, in the triple digits. It's gone down somewhat now that she's been around for a little bit. The hype's gone down, but again, I like the cover. I like it a lot more than the LaRocca 1 in 25 variant actually. And lastly, Jupiter Jet #1. This is a 9.6. It was very cheap. It's actually top of the census, but I don't think anybody really cares for this book. I like it because it's just a nice cover. I like the cover art, rockets on back, so that's the only reason I picked it up. I got it for real cheap, though. Pretty happy with it. I mean, I think it looks pretty nice. The cover art's pretty cool. And it's, like I said, it's a top of the census for the SDCC variant for this book. The last haul I did, I actually bought 2 raws of this, and this time I actually ended up buying 4 9.8s of the variant. It's a really long and convoluted story with my really messed up logic of why I got this. But anyway, I ended up buying 4 copies of this, and I've actually got offers for 2 of them already, and I think with the Miss Marvel movie coming out, it's probably going to go up. I don't care really. I'm just basically I got it because, again, it was better for me to get 4 of them versus just 1. Just crazy story. But anyway, thanks to Ben S. for actually buying this for me and getting it shipped up there and then shipping it back down to me. Again, this is all part of a long, convoluted story. Anyway, features beautiful virgin art by Granoff. It's the Unknown Comics variant. I hate the back cover with the logo, but again, if you're just looking at the front, beautiful work from him. So here's the last of the slabs I've gotten this last time. Let's try to save the best for last, of course. Uncanny Avengers #1, the Granoff variant. Honestly, I think this is one of his best covers. Very underrated. Probably the best depiction of Scarlet Witch that you're going to see. I mean, I love this cover. It's got a nice background. Very tough to find in 9.8. Red cover. I've had raw copies. I always have had some sort of tick marks or something. So got this actually on a pretty good deal. Same thing with the Uncanny X-Men 20. That book was not very hot for a long time. I mean, it's always a nice cover. But one sell in December, I think last year, pushed it up to the $400 range, and ever since then you can't find it for less than $400. I figured since I'm upgrading my Granoff collection, I was going to get it anyway. Had a nice deal with the 20% off eBay eBay discount or coupon not too long ago, so I just picked it up. Just really love this cover. I mean, it's beautiful. Can't really say much other than that. Tech 359, first appearance of Batgirl. A while back, I actually picked up 2 Tech 359s as raws in my last one of my other hauls. I actually ended up with a 2.5 and a 5.0. The 2.5, I've already sold it, but I have the 5.0 left, so I'm pretty happy about this. The 2.5 I bought as I believe as a 1.5 or 2.0. This was actually advertised as a 4.0, but after I looked at it, I thought it was a better deal, so I thought it would grade higher. So luckily, it would grade out as a 5.0. And then I picked up another copy of Supergirl and the Legions of Superheroes. Very happy to have that in the collection. Not really looking to move it. That's one of those books that you can't go wrong with having more than one copy. I paid a high price for it, but honestly, I think it's still going to go up as more people find out about it, as more people want to hold on to 9.8s. Raws have gone up. I think the last Near Mint Plus book that was sold as a raw hit $750. The 9.8 slabs, they haven't gone up too much. They're still around the $1,400 range. If you can find it cheaper than that, that's a good deal. I actually got mine for for a real good deal. So very happy to hold on to it. I might trade it or sell it to a friend, just because I know that some of the guys want a copy also. But again, that's the end of the haul. So thanks again, everybody. Bye.